Kevin Harlan here with Greg now, and how the point totals have looked over the
times down, and the trend has been on the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on
is honest about why he's so patient. I'm just playing in my comfort zone. Kevin?
He is definitely letting the play develop 100%.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate, Kevin, but I give their coaches a lot of credit for plugging the holes effectively to this point.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening line in at the 3. And for Golden State, at the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Porter is out there with Looney, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. Green passes to Jokic. Jokic draws the double, and the wide open shot from Green. It's good from long range. Green's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Nuggets. And there's the pass to Looney. Here is Porter. Pass to Curry. The 3 hits the three-point bomb.
Making the correct read.
Driving the lane. Barton outside. Out to Morris. A second chance effort, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Yeah, his court awareness and feel. Jokic is incredible in those areas. I mean, he sees the floor extremely well for a big guy.
Now here's Curry. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Here's Jokic. Again, the Nuggets score.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic there.
You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
Now, here's Thompson. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and is averaging more than 17 points a game. And they pick up 2.
Hey, it's a simple game. Just take what the defense allows. Wiggins reads it, smooth with the mid-range stroke. Knock it down.
Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Offensive rebound. Jokic with the
harder on the glass.
Now here's Curry. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul. Something we've seen the last few years. Boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Porter against Gordon. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Break in the action means we can check out the best defensive teams in the league this season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Warriors, 4th.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Up the floor. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist from Porter. Wiggins has got his second bucket.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Morris dishes to Barton. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. 5 on the clock. That's short off the rim.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Jokic with the steal. Barton passes to Morris. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Jokic trying to free himself up. A three-pointer is right on target. Morris has got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Thompson against Barton. Poked loose, and Curry has it in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Outside, Green. Pass to Jokic. Takes the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They trail by 1. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Over Green. Jokic grabs the miss.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
On the wing, Morris. Green with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And it's Jokic missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Thompson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Curry. Looney kicks to Porter. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. The shot, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Outside, Green. Back to Morris. Passes it to Gordon. From 13, and it's Denver scoring again.
Boy, I like seeing Gordon work on that jump shot of his. He's going to need to knock it down consistently at his position to be one of the best in the league.
Now, here's Thompson. The pass to Curry. Back to Thompson. There's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's a tie ball game.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Here's Green. 6 points for him. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Morris has got 7 points in the game. Pass to Looney. 1:39 left to play here in the first. Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's Curry. After the Nuggets pick up 2, so they take the lead. 11 points in the game.
Well, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. And it's Jokic in the corner. Barton outside. Goes back up. The shot misses. So Golden State will take it the other way. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. 15 seconds left to play in the first. And a deep three from Curry. Rebound by the Nuggets. Pass to Green. With 1 on the clock, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A big-time effort for Monte Morris, providing a lot of energy for the Denver Nuggets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems. And the 2021 League MVP, Nikola Jokic, discussed what brought him to this point.
The hustle work, you know, every day, twice a day. Just go out there on the court and do whatever you need to do to get better, you know. And that's what I did.
He did indeed. Those long hours, Greg, in the gym are something the fans don't always recognize.
And even for a player like the Joker, who seems like a savant with the ball, it all comes back to the work.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Klay Thompson is out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Bjelica in at the 5. Free throw good from Morris. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. He can orchestrate with the best of them.
Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. Campazzo, guarded by Poole. Back to Morris. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Gordon. Guarded by Porter. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Denver making a switch here. Najee's checked in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Golden State. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Curry can't get it to go.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
That's just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Gary Payton has checked in for Curry. Warriors trail by 3. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Thompson scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
How about the body control Thompson has? Used to taking punishment and still able to convert.
Gordon with it. Now Payton defending. Morris passes to Najee. Denver passing it around. Clock at 4. Knocks it loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Peyton. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Now, here's Poole. Guarded by Green. Thompson passes to Bielitsa. Now, here's Poole. No points in the game yet for him. Morris with the ball. The layup off target.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
No doubt this is Thompson's most lethal weapon. One of the greatest three-point shooters in the history of this game.
Thompson against Green. There's the pass to Campazzo. Five to shoot. Denver needs to get off his shot. Here's Najee. The Nuggets with another miss.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Pass to Poole. Dishes it to Peyton. Thompson outside. Another three for Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Look who's coming out onto the court. You up on your feet and welcome your Warriors. This team. Look who's coming out onto the court. You up on your feet and welcome your Warriors. This team.
And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. Number 5, the Warriors.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
Now Gordon. He had 10 points in the win against Orlando. They can't stop the run with that one. Peyton passes to Thompson. To the inside. Here's Porter. And it's blocked. Morris outside. Inside. Here's Najee.
Excellent.
Thompson in the corner. From outside the arc. And another three for Golden State.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Campazzo, the pass to Green. And here's Gordon. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Shot from 16. Unable to get that one. The Warriors go the other way with it.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. but at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
And Bielitsa kicks to Poole. No good from 11 feet. The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Morris. No good on the shot. Good D by Thompson. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Campazzo, the pass to Morris. Porter pulls it in.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
So hard.
Porter against Green. Porter passes to Poole. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Gordon for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Gordon's got 5.
Man, I like seeing Gordon stretch his range a little bit. I mean, the three-point shot is still a work in progress for him, but I think he's only going to get better the more experience he gets shooting it from there.
Here's Thompson. Kept alive. Porter, no luck. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 6-point game.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Bielitsa. Iguodala comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Wiggins is checked in for Thompson. And Curry subbed in for Payton. Curry on the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game.
And he got off to a nice start, but has slowed down here in the second quarter.
There's the steal. Left side Curry over Morris. And again, no good by Golden State.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to Jokic. Over Wiggins. Can't hit from 12. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Warriors on top, up 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
just like the ball movement, you know, the driving kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if he can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He ended up with 22 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight, he's really turned it around. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
And Shaq, your take on Denver.
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Denver, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. Monte Morris is out there with Will Barton, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Barton surveying the floor. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Curry. And it's Jokic missing. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Looney. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And another 3 for Golden State.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Morris against Curry. And it's Jokic missing. And it's Porter with the ball for the Warriors. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Here's Wiggins. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. Green, the pass to Jokic. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Jokic has got 8 points. And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulder.
And that mental aspect impacts play. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Out to the wing, and Jokic wide open. He shoots, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jokic has got 4 this quarter. Passes it to Looney. He dishes it to Wiggins. Thompson for the triple. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Morris with the bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Golden State moving the ball around. And that one, good. 18 points for him.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Morris outside. And he uses the glass on the lane.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists tonight. Morris against Curry. Morris into the lane. Tries again. That shot off. And Golden State will come the other way. On the wing, Wiggins, guarded by Green. The pass to Looney. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
One Toscano Anderson's checked in for Golden State.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Thompson. Martin trying to get open. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Nuggets trail by 14. And here's Green outside. The offensive rebound. Najee, good. Najee's got chance points. Curry passes to Thompson. Now here's Wiggins. From past the arc. Hands it from downtown. Thompson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Najee. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Free ball.
Jokic has got 5 assists in the game. Warriors leading by 12. Pass to Thompson. Shoots over Barton. It's rebounded by Najee. Najee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Green. He has 6. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry kicks to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the
Off
third.
target with his 3. The Nuggets trail by 12. To the paint. Here's Najee. And the layup falls. Najee's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Thompson passes to Curry. And the shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Fans, the loudest section gets 3 t-shirts. Is it you?
Poole's checked in for the Warriors. And Denver with a change here, too. Forbes checked in. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. For 3, it's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And Curry pulls it down. Warriors leading by 16. Here's Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's 6 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Here's Najee. 14 points for him. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. To stop the run. No good there. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Curry can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 18.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
To the wing on the left. Here's Jokic. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. Back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Iguodala out there with Wiggins, and it's Looney in at the 5 roaming the paint. Here's Jokic, and it's Curry with the rebound. Warriors leading by 18. Wiggins surveying the floor. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Green. Passes it to Campazzo. He takes it in. Lays it up off the glass. Campazzo's got his first basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Curry finds Iguodala. Back to Curry. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half. The Nuggets trail by 18. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Curry. And too long on the shot. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Here's Poole. Tries to the hoop.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Shoots from 14. Here's Jokic. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebound.
Curry can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Green with the jam.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. And the Warriors lead by 18.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Green kicks to Jokic. Over to the wing for 3, Forbes. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 6th assist on the night. Curry passes to Wiggins. And here is Poole. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Poole's got 5 points in the quarter. There's the drive. Basket counts.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Wiggins outside. Back to Poole. Shot from the wing. They get the rebound. Looney. Good defense by Jokic. The Nuggets trail by 16. And the pass to Campazzo. Iguodala against Jokic. Pass to Campazzo. Kicks it to Green. Passes to Jokic. Shoots over Curry. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Green.
Yeah, Jokic likes to keep the defense off balance, guessing as to what he's going to do. He's a threat from everywhere, and his mid-range game helps him put defenses in a pickle.
On the wing, Wiggins, guarded by Green. Outside for Curry. Over in the corner, Poole. Cans the shot with nobody near him. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Denver calls timeout. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise. It's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Monte Morris.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Porter's checked in. Here's Green over Wiggins. And it's Green missing. Curry against Morris. And that one's good by Porter.
Not too slim to mix it up inside. Nice work that time by Porter.
Morris with the ball. Right wing from deep, Jokic. And again, Denver no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
They double team Curry. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Nicely executed play there. The pass on target, and Wiggins with the explosive finish.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And that one's good, Martin.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Curry with the bounce pass. 14 feet away. Again, Golden State.
You know, a guy who gets his points without dominating the basketball, that makes Wiggins even more valuable as a player.
Pass to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Morris. Outside, Green. Now the pass to Barton. Green breaking loose. Barton, no luck. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal
Jeff
foul.
Green picks one up. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
At the line for the
love
Dogs.
it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons. You want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
throw good. Curry.
In draft night 2009, Stephen Curry falls to Golden State at the 7th spot. Since that moment, the Warriors franchise and the league have never been the same.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Porter. Juan Toscano-Anderson's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Damian Lee in for Jordan Poole. And both free throws good for Curry. Denver's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Down low. It's Reed, high post. And they convert at last on attempt number 3.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Klay Thompson.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Pass to Toscano. He kicks to Curry. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. Good on the triple. Curry's got 31 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Passes it to Najee. No good from outside. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Stephen, this crowd tonight was energized by the show that you put on. What is that connection like?
Have a night like tonight where everything's clicking. Just want to embrace it. And more of a gesture of appreciation because this is a great place to play.
Yeah, it sure is, man. And you guys fed off of it. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.